Okay, we are in Sedona, Arizona, and you are looking at the beautiful face of Baker, who is a reader in Sedona at one of the nicer shops. And some time ago, we put our pendant in this shop where Baker is doing readings for people. And I discovered that Baker liked our pendant, independently picked it up, discovered it, and I thought we would just ask her a little about what she experienced with it. Go ahead.
Okay. Actually, a couple of things. The first thing that happened was probably almost a year ago, and I was not feeling so well, kind of feeling fluish. And one of the gals here suggested that I put one on and take it home for a while. So I did, kind of thinking, yeah, right, okay, whatever. Well, in 2 days, I felt incredibly, it just kind of went out and through me. And all of a sudden I looked at this little pendant and I said, "Are you doing this to me?" I got a very clear answer that yes, it was helping me with that. And then what I noticed was I just started feeling more balanced. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It felt like I was coming from both sides of the brain a little more equally. And so I wore it probably for a couple of months. And then one day I said, I'm going to take it off. Took it off for 2 or 3 days and really started feeling that same I would say that typically I'm more right-brained and just, started feeling a little more scattered and whatever. So for me, what I seem to find is that it makes me feel balanced. My energy just feels better. I just feel, I don't even know how to describe it, but not quite as scattered as I sometimes
It's subtle, right?
It's very subtle. It's not like you put it on and it's a big energy whammy.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are times too that I'll get very clearly that I'm supposed to take it off for a few days,
Mm-hmm.
but I hear things, and I'll take it off for a few days, and I think maybe it needs to have a little recharge or something, I'm not sure.
We tell people to run it underwater.
Yeah.
And put it in salt water or something,
Mm-hmm.
because apparently it collects energy,
Mm-hmm.
so it releases the energy when you do that.
Right.
How long did it take you of wearing it till you, aside from get your flu going away, before you started noticing the balancing effect?
Well, again, that was real subtle, but I would say probably within, I just kind of put it on and started wearing it and didn't really think about it for a couple of months. And then it was the first time that I took it off for a few days, because I think I was really questioning, is this thing doing anything? Took it off for a few days and noticed the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And then put it back on and started wearing it. And now I wear it pretty consistently.
That's great.
I'll, like I said, I'll take it off for maybe a couple of days every once in a while, but I generally have it on all the time. I don't sleep in it, but I do wear it most of the day.
Great.
It's just a centeredness is more than anything that I can explain.
When I asked Baker to do this, she didn't ask me to give her a plug. So I'm going to give her a plug, but not because she said, well, you give me a plug and I'll plug your product. But why don't you tell people, if somebody happens to watch this video and they're interested in a reading, tell them, just take a moment and tell them about your readings.
Great. I'm a channel. I channel a spirit guide named Mamacita. And in 2006, I went to Peru and worked with shamans and healers down there. Spent almost a month in Peru in the jungle and up in the Andes Mountains. And that's when she came to me and just started talking to me. And I kind of went through that am I crazy thing and came back to the States, and she was still with me. And so I started playing with it with friends, and then have started doing readings for people, and literally changed my whole life. Moved to Sedona. I was a realtor down in the valley, quit all that, and came up here and started doing readings, and that's what I do now. And I also do coaching.
Do you have a website? Mm-hmm. Tell people what your website is.
It is 44times.com, and that's spelled out. So FORTYFOUR times TIMES.com.
Great. Baker, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lynn.
And we'll talk to you later.
Great.